What's up, guys? New video time. I just got back from the East Tennessee Fishing Show out there in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was awesome. I got lots of stuff, spent way too much money, but it's going to work out. I have some content that I'll throw up on YouTube within the next week from there. But first, I got to bring you a video, a marketplace find, and got a good score. And that's what I do during the off season. Helps me put gas in the boat, buy more baits. So if you've never been on Whatnot, it's a live auction service. Link is in the description. Go ahead and sign up. You can get 15 free dollars if you're a first time signing up. You can spin it on one of my shows. But what you're going to see here is a find. I drove out to Paris, Tennessee to get this stuff, and it was a great deal. Matter of fact, the guy set the price on Facebook, and I think we come out really good on it. So I'm going to jump out there really quick and show you guys. It's cold, so I'm going to be quick. Probably won't be super thorough, but you'll get the gist of this stuff. If you like this kind of content, you like the marketplace videos, let me know in the comments. And if you see something that I didn't go over, leave a comment. What was your favorite bait out of this? And yeah, be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. And also check out 6 Cents Fishing and Waterland Sunglasses. Discount codes will be linked there in the description as well.
Now you know it's his old name brand lure, so obviously get pretty excited when we see that. So let's open this thing up here. I'm gonna try to be pretty quick. I'm not gonna go over everything because number one, I'm still sick and it's still cold outside. So all right, let's open the decks up on these things, do these old school boxes. All right, we'll start up top here, see if we see anything good. Obviously, these these are Little John DDs, the deep ones. I mean, they'll still sell for $5 plus, especially on the used market. Here's some bomber fat-free shads. This one's not a Bill Ants. There's another Little John DD. Another fat-free shad. Man, this thing, you can tell this comes from around Kentucky Lake, Barkley Lakes because of the colors. Here's a nice Bagley. Does have a little chip. This is an old Boss, a B1. Can be fixed up. That's a Florida model. Tennessee shad. Not worth a whole lot because of that chip, but still a really good bait. A little heading action here. There's another old heading top water. There's a jointed jitterbug. We can clean that guy up. Let's go down the next row. I already see some good stuff here. I know what most people are thinking. We're going to this guy right here. That's an Excalibur, and that is a one knocker XR50 Royal Shad. Pretty good shape. That's $30+ right there. This is cool. Never had one of these. This is a head and mouse. This is an old school top water lure. Wake bait. Pretty good shape. Chug and Spook. Here we go. $5 plus here. Bill Ants. Fat-free guppy. It's the Dance's citrus shad. People like those. And then here we go. A Bomber Long A. KVD signature on it. Pro Autograph Series bait. Those are, again, super popular. Another fat-free shad. Root beer. This, believe it or not, is a Rick Clunn 3.5 DDRT, which is the rattling version that was exclusive to Bass Pro Shops. And that's their sexy shad version. That's about $10 to $15 in the secondary market. Okay, let's see. Another fat-free shad, Bill Ants on it. Actually, I think that's a fingerling. I've got some chips on it. Little orange marker on the bottom. It's $3 or $4 there, but you can see how many fat-free shads we have here. Here's another fat-free Bill Ants. There's another, and this one's in good shape. These have sold for me, you know, anywhere from $7 to $10, and that one's in good shape. It's that gizzard shad holographic finish. Some more old top water. Let's go down one more here in this box. See what we got. Old hula popper, another fat-free shad. I believe that's an old striking popper. There's a Bagley B1. Now this is an awesome bait. This isn't one that's really old, doesn't have brass hangers, but that's a Florida made one. that'll be one, man. That's a catcher, man. This thing thumps really good. Goes through wood. There's another Bill Ants fat-free shad, I believe, hid back here. A little white color. That one catches, but the bill's busted up. So that one is, chalk that one as a loss there. Some jerk baits. Oh, we do have a mega bass. That is Pro Blue in a Vision 110. Ooh, that's $15 at least. The Jackal Squad Minnow. I believe that one's discontinued. Good bait there. Some more Strike King. Another Bill Ants. Fat free. It's a suspending. Anytime you see the red, that means it's a suspending bait. These are cool. These are like a devil's horse. Those are head and dying flutter. Really good bait, especially in Florida. I don't think this is an OG. I think this is a Storm. Yes, it's a Storm. You can tell it's got that flat matte finish. A lot of the new Storm warts, they got a matte looking bill. So anytime you're looking for them and you're not sure, just from photos, if it's kind of got that matte finish, it's probably going to be a Storm. Let's see what we got in the bottom of this box here. We got a bunch of big crankbaits. There's a Rapala. We can clean these up. More fat-free shad. Here's a big Z-Boss. Oh, god dang. Giant Cordell bait. There's an old mud bug. What else is down here? Oh, this is another Bill Ants fat-free shad. Sure is. It's a good one. You can see Bill's name on the side of it here. Another Z-Boss. Ooh, Bandit 400 Chartreuse Blueback. That's a good bait. That's an $8 to $10 bait. A lot of guys are looking for those Bandit 400s. Just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff in here. But honestly, this box, you know, I think I can average anywhere from $2 to $5 a bait. I'd probably make my money back on just this box right here, and especially this one knocker and royal shad. That's a $25 to $30 bait all day. Maybe go a little bit more, especially to the right guy. That's a really desirable color. So that's box number one. All right, box number two. It's one of these Flambeau boxes. Let's see if I can get this out. Let's see why guys don't put these in their basket. Ooh, top row looking good so far. Here we go, Larry Nixon. This is a little bomber, little 5A Pro Autograph Series. It's a really nice bait. I love the Pro Autograph baits. We got a Bandit. This is definitely a pre-Pradco. I believe that color is called CR Gill. It's either CR Gill or CR Perch. I believe it's CR Perch. Look at that purple top to it. There's a pre-Pradco. So there's at least, you know, $7 to $8 on that. We got shad wraps, traps. Here we go. There's a Bandit Racket Square Bill. Don't see these too often. You see, listen to that. It's got those knockers in it, and we like knockers. Let's see, Spook, little crawdad shad wrap. There's another dying flutter. Such a cool old school bait, especially like a devil's horse. Go down here. Oh, there's a Bandit 300 Fire Tiger, Bandit 200. Now that's one of the best fish catching colors they've ever made right there. Really good one. A little bomber. I believe this is a 6A, but you notice that it's got a screw tail, and that's the natural baby bass pattern. That's a good bait. That's a $5 to $6 bait. Another Bandit. Oh, this one's sweet. Look at the gold flake in that. This is a 300 Bandit. I believe that's a Red Craw Gold Sparkle. It's a little faded on one side, but honestly, that gives it character. Yeah, that's probably 10 plus on that one. Those gold sparkles are all to find. There's a shallow flat A Root Beer 300. That one's pre-Pradco. Even though it's got the bigger eyes, that is a pre-Pradco bait. And you tell these old ones, they usually have the small eyes, and we'll find some of them. It's Strike King common bait there. Oh, look how this thing opens up. You know there's a lot of baits in here. Oh, man. The only problem I always have is these things falling down on me. All right, I had to get that open all the way up. Strike King 66D, more fat-free shad. Here's a pink. This is the Crappie Series Bandit. A Chug Bug. I love the Chug Bug. One of the best theme songs. Their commercial days. Old school Chug Bug. Now, these don't bring the value of like a pre-Rapala wart. It's got a little black paint on it. Because the mold never changed. The same mold for the Chug Bug is still used on the post-Rapala buyout as the pre-Rapala. Nothing changed. Still a really good bait. One of my favorite bandit colors of all time. Purple Haze. That's a pre-Pradco 300. It's got the triple grips on it. Be hard for me to sell that one, but probably will. Some more of these Dying Flutters, Old Spooks. The Zell Roland Pro Autograph Series Pop R, and that's the bigger one. That's the baby bass. Look at that. Someone's put a different tail on it. Nice bait. Really, really, really good shape. That's 10 to 15 bucks right there. Little chrome and blue DD22. Guys still hunt them things. Another Spro. I don't know what that is. Actually, I do, but the name escapes me right now. Another Build Ants fat-free shad, I believe. No, this one's a normal one. It's a fingerling. Another Bandit. Bandit 300. Deep We Are. Bagley Fat Cat. Here, I'll show you this. Rebel Mystic Shad. So if you like a shad wrap, these Mystic Shads were really good. A little gold red action. That's a good bait. Especially if you find those in the package. Let's see. A little Hidden Bandit reel. Or another one. That's a 300. Let's see what else is here. Let's go around to the other side. Oh yeah, more bandits. So this is definitely a pre-Pradco. This is a Fire Tiger. You see those eyes? See how small those are? And if you feel them, you can feel the bumps on them. But the big thing is, if you look on the bottom, there's two little bitty dots right below the front hook hanger. And that's pretty much a dead giveaway. Pre-Pradco. Let's see here. There's a G87 Duo Realis bait right there. That's a pretty cool one. There's a Livingston crankbait. I'm trying to hunt back in here. Ooh, this bandit right here. This is a rare one. Now it looks normal, but that color is called Honeydew Blue. And it's almost like a flat chartreuse powder back, but there's no scales on it. It's kind of a special run color, and that's an old one. Again, tiny eyes. Pre-Pradco. More fat-free shads. The matte finish. Brown crawl bandit. That was a limited run of those matte colors. Again, Dying Flutter. We got some Rebel crawls. Stuff down here in the pack. Oh, look at that. A little chartreuse purple Rebel crawl. Deep We Are. There's a Storm Midwart. They don't make these anymore. This was post-Rapala, but there is a little following for the subwarts and the midwarts. Kind of rattle trap, some other stuff. Pretty good box right there. Honestly, all those bandits should bring anywhere between $5 to $10 a piece. I believe we got our money back in this one. You know, I paid $200 for everything. I feel like I'm at $200 profit right now. Now let's check out the last box. We'll close this one down. All right, last box here. My phone's about to die, so I got to make this one really quick. We'll check out the top section here. Whew, here we go. Bandit 200 in root beer, one of my all-time favorite colors. Got the triple grips on it. Y'all know I love these. Man's Baby 1-. This color is called Tiger Shad, and it is double stamped. So you've got the Man's logo on one side and say Baby 1- on the other. That's the ones guys are always looking for. It's a really good one. See some Normans up here. There's a little Deep Baby N. Great color here. Chartreuse blue scale. There's a Bandit 100 Baby Bass. It's got a little fudge on it. I'm going to clean some of these up. Nothing crazy. Let's see. Oh, an OG wigglewort. See, it says wigglewort on the bill there. Fire tiger, that's a common color. So that's, 10 to 15 bucks. Any wart, original wart, it's pretty much $10 no matter what the color. There's a Bandit 300 Mistake. Great color there. There's another Bandit 300. This is a Strike King. That's a 3XD in bubblegum. Here's another one of those. I think that's a Honeydew Blue. Actually, that's a Chartreuse. It's got a blue splatter to it. If you look really close. Yeah, that's a discontinued one. There we go. Build Ants, Excalibur, Spitting Image. I like it so far. Let's open this all the way up. See if we can't find anything hidden back here. Some common stuff. A little deep we are. That's a naturalized. I believe that's naturalized crappie. Guys, look for those too. There's another Bandit, Chrome Blue Bandit. Here we go. Lured Jensen. Little 1/4 ounce Hot Lips. Great color. Some more Strike King. There's some Normans down here. It's a little middle end. Great bait. Just a fish catcher. Another Bandit. See, it's a Bandit 200 and Fire Tiger. It's got like red hooks too. Deep Flat A. You guys are still hunting them. Here's a Norman Deep Baby N. Baby bass. I think they call that splatter bass. Lateral line on it. Another great Bandit. Fat Free Shad. There's another Bagley in there. This is a Bagley Diving Killer B1. It's diving because it has a little bit longer bill to it. Pretty good box here. Some old school stuff and a few things in the package. Let's look at the last part of this. I have to flip around. Lots of Strike Kings, lots of common stuff. But it's still, $2 to $4 a piece on these. It's a Shad Wrap. It's a good one. Nothing just crazy. What's hidden right here? Well, that's another Bagley. Another Diving B1, Florida. It's a pretty cool little bait right here. Never seen that. That's wild. It's a good DD22 right here. Great DD22. It's one of the all-time best crankbaits made. And we got, more little Rebel Craws. This is a nice little bait. This is a Deep Baby N. Or Deep Tiny N. Yeah. All right. So that's what we got. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite bait in there? You think I did okay? Now, let's go to the outro. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was a nice little score. I paid $200 for all that. I'll list all that on Whatnot. I'll put a link to the show and Whatnot in the description, and I'll be adding those items individually. Hopefully you guys can score some good deals, maybe find you some of them rare baits you're looking for. I'm going to do a little breakdown of what I bought at the East Tennessee Fishing Show. That'll be coming up very soon. But man, I got to clean the Triton up. I got to do some organization. Got some cool things coming. Can't wait to show you guys. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. And thank you so much for everybody that is a channel member. Got some cool things be heading your way here in the next month.